Hey everyone, Fervid here, and welcome back to Reverse 1999 for another story and survey thing in the Turquoise Serpent Club event. In today's video, we're going to be doing Whirling Blooms, which is what I'm going to say, Ramona Story. And I do apologize if I haven't uploaded any videos this past week. I was heavily working on Wuthering Waves with its finale, and also suffering a minor illness, which kind of hindered my sleep schedule and my working condition. Let's just say it's one of the worst weeks of my life. But then again, what can you say? I did say it during my recording in Whirling Waves. So I thought to myself, I may have missed out a few days of this in Reverse 1999. And by the looks of it, I got 3 days left until I complete something here. So, I might as well complete this. Smoke sings praises to memory, finding the way back to the grave. Between glass and petals, a dream loses its way. I also didn't think I would get Ramona as well, but my luck changes every time. So we're going to go through the entire story and then the survey. Not sure what mini games are going to be in this here now, but oh, it's a lot of things here. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well, and thanks for watching. Thank you for watching, and yeah, or at least thank you for tuning in. So let's go ahead and continue. Sooner or later, a child's rebellious phase comes around. A little storm splitting a once harmonious family with lightning and thunder. And almost every storm starts the same way, with a determination to go against the mold. With another exorcism complete, she slips away from the bustling crowd, tucks herself away in a quiet corner, and dozes off. While the exorcist avoids the people, she can't escape the growling hubbub as dawn comes. Cameras flash, journalists scribble, and interviewers stand in attendance.
Oh.
That's weird. The exorcism is over? Why are there still people gathering outside? She adopted the habits of a night shift worker at an early age, which by now has made her a full-fledged night owl. Being woken up like this is hardly unusual for her. I need more shut-eye.
I need some shut-eye.
Yeah, you do. I gotta really stop when she makes a noise. Two sets of footsteps echo down the dim hallway. At this hour, anyone coming here is either a ghost or someone curious about the exorcist herself. I've been blowing my nose constantly. So this is where our spectacular exorcist neighbor Ramona did the ritual? Figures she's a fraud. There's nothing here at all. And to think those journalists outside are calling it a miracle from some family of exorcists. Didn't you say earlier Ramona was the real deal? You still sure about that?
But it's in the newspapers, so there must be a reason.
That's some dry humor you've got there. My papa says these days, the only people who make the news are the dead and those guys in masks. Masks?
Metaphorically and literally.
I heard during exorcisms they paint patterns on their faces to make them look like masks. Just some cheap theatrics. The boys' voices grew louder. From the shadows, the exorcist hears every word clearly. She parts her lips and quietly answers their guesses. Or rather, their misunderstandings. False.
But
If it's all a scam, why would a city go to all this trouble to hire her? I heard they paid her a lot. Truth is, it's all a publicity stunt orchestrated by City Hall. Gotta do something to get their investment money. Times are changing. Maid? First, I've heard of that. Amid the boys' chatter, a mix of irritation and betrayal pulls her thoughts back to 2 days earlier. Ugh, damn.
What?
Senorita Ramona, are you saying you refuse to carry out this exorcism?
See,
You heard me. No need to ask twice. This ritual is being held in the city's name, even with the mayor and attendants. Just think, Senorita Ramona. If this goes smoothly, you'll be a household name overnight. Ramona's expression remains unchanged. Clearly, fame and prestige are no temptation for her. Used to bargaining in matters like these, the official quickly assumes the reason for her refusal. I remember when I was your age, Senorita. Back then, I too preferred to do things my own way. If glory doesn't interest you, then picture this. After the ritual, the merchants will donate a substantial sum and will finally be able to repair this building. Whatever it becomes, a shopping center or a textile factory, it is sure to be a boost to the economy. What do you say?
I'm just an exorcist.
I don't know anything about the economy. You're young. It's understandable that you don't see what business have done for Mexico. Just look around. Railroads, public works, the power grid. Without funding, why would we ever have gotten to this point?
So...
To be frank, we don't care who the money comes from, as long as it helps us bring Mexico into the modern age.
I get it.
For this city to modernize, the ghosts have got to be cleared out. Exactly. Only problem is, sensing another refusal coming, the official quickly pulls out the document. People died there. Troublemakers. We need to make a statement. This is the exorcism contract already signed by your parents. It's perfectly valid.
No.
They signed it, not me. You've got the wrong person.
I see.
I figured you'd say as much. But your parents left the country overnight for reasons we can't disclose. It's already been announced that you'll perform the ritual. If you back out now, your family's reputation is finished. Ramona's eyes grow even more weary. Her defiance noticeably easing. Like accepting a school disciplinary notice, she takes the agreement. Those two cowards.
What?
What was that? Nothing. I'll be there. She called them cowards. Still, I heard ordinary people hire her too. To calm the spirits of dead pets and things like that.
That's bizarre.
Our pets are Mexican too. You know, their souls make their own way to the sun. Mictlan, Tlaucan, just like ours do when we die. But those frauds claim their evil spirits and destroy them before they can even get there. Your papa told you that? Of course, he knows everything, except how rotten those phony extras are. The subject of their rumors stays hidden in a corner. She shrugs them off, partly from drowsiness, partly being used to it. I've heard it all before. People don't know the first thing about spirits. Are you shaking?
Actually,
Actually, I've been hearing someone talking this whole time. Uh-oh. Ramona suddenly perks up. Fraidy cat, you're just imagining it. Besides, there aren't any evil ghosts here.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. He's right. It's not his imagination. I've been watching you. Oh, she got the idea. Oh, she scared those two wusses. The voice from the darkness freezes them instantly. They turn to each other and scream, their panicked footsteps quickly echoing into obscurity. She got their asses.
That's odd.
It was just a joke. What's all the panic for? New footsteps sound behind her. With a sliver of curiosity, Ramona turns. Knowing the building as well as she does, she's certain the newcomer is a living being. A figure slowly emerges from the dark, revealing shiny dress shoes, a flared skirt, and a girl faintly provocative stare. So you really are here.
Oh?
You know me? Her flat tone carries no sarcasm, yet somehow it irritates the other girl even more than if it did. Don't play dumb. I go to St. How do you say this? Ignatius too? Renee, remember? We're classmates.
Oh.
I remember. You spoke to me last week. Renee raises a brow, satisfied. Stay away from me, you creep. Don't ever talk to me again. Pretty sure those were the words. Usually the vengeful type, Renee only frowns. Those boys just now, they're your new friends? That's a relief. At least you're not playing with ghosts anymore.
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? This, in truth, is why Renee dislikes Ramona. Her solitary, indifferent nature makes the social struggles of her peers feel childish. I want your help. Whatever the mayor is paying you, I'll match it. I'm not getting paid for this job. What? Why? For the modernization of Mexico or some big ideas like that. How can you work for free? I ought to tell Mama. She'll be sure to have plenty to say about that. Her misplaced concern makes the moment awkward. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just standing up for fairness.
I get it.
Tsundere. Look, I don't get why you care all of a sudden, but you should be heading home for breakfast. Lights are up, which means I gotta sleep. Wait! But years of exercise training made Ramona light on her feet. She vaults the railing and vanishes without a sound. The truth behind the contract vanishing with her. There was no ghost in this building. The exorcism was nothing more than a pretentious trick. Alright. Well, for this one, I'm going to be taking a break for a bit because I don't know why I feel a bit stiff in my jaw. I don't know. Like, I'm getting very tired too. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, got back from that break. I'm still feeling the recovery of... No, stomach about to be damned. Like, it strained my lung a lot when, well, you know, nausea. On this unusually quiet morning, Ramona sets aside her agave incense and briefly returns to ordinary life. But the letters on the table nag at her like a flock of noisy Jesus Christ. Chachlacas. Chachlacas. Making breakfast, washing dishes, sorting clothes. She puts off opening the envelopes with any task she can. But in the end, the bright stamp stuck to the one on top wins. As usual, inside is not only a letter, but a photograph. She flips it over, revealing familiar handwriting and little doodles, tinged with the ambition and optimism she never inherited. What is with that? We've arrived in Jamaica! Unlucky for us, this ghost cat proved too tricky. If only you were here, you'd have been able to lift the curse.
What?
A ghost cat? What's that?
Never mind.
Forget it. They probably just heard it somewhere. They can't even see ghosts. Which is exactly why they left right after signing the contract. Her parents took the commission that should have been hers and trotted off to somewhere else in the world. The Exorcist family scam continues, and the consequences fall on her once again. Shit. No wonder she sounds like she's had enough. After a moment, she opens another letter. The tidy handwriting and earnest advice seem to find a voice, murmuring her inner ear.
You should...
It's time you started behaving better at St. Ignatius. Stop telling your teachers that our ghosts sitting on their shoulders, and don't tell your classmates the truth about what's in the restroom.
But
half the time, I'm not even trying to scare them.
You should...
Learn to refuse requests to perform exorcisms at night. It isn't good for your health. Most people say they're busy during the day. Even if they're scared out of their minds, they still say I ought to come after dark. Besides, wasn't it you who said it was money over anything? You're older now, and, of course, have every right to make your own decisions. But do you really want to live this lonely life forever? It is lonely, but I don't mind it.
Because?
Others look down on you because you don't treat exorcisms as serious work. You have no friends, no home, none of the comforts of life. This is no way to live. Worst of all, mi amor, you will always be thought of as a fraud. But your father and I know how honest you are. You'd rather stay silent before the spirit than say something hurtful. It's not honesty. I just can't talk to them. I said it 1,000 times. And you don't have to hear a ghost to exercise them anyway. It's about skills, not chatter. Talent is destiny, mi amor. The spirit sight that never awakened in us came to you like a miracle. You must treasure it and accomplish great things.
Memento mori.
Destiny. We'll all die eventually. If anything is predetermined, it's death.
I see.
I know. Everyone dies eventually. But you're only 15. You mustn't be so pessimistic. Even through the letter, they predict her answer. Blood ties. Irritated, she crumbles the letter, an action she's done so many times. It's become second nature. Yes, you seriously telling me I gotta lie to live a good life? Besides, what even counts as a good life? Her frustration finds no answer, and worse, she has no one to talk it out with. She looks at the sky outside and decides to go out and find somewhere quiet. Mexico cities are changing quickly these days. So many people have moved into new homes, leaving some ghosts without one. For nearly a week, someone has been following her. She's known for a while who it is, from the footsteps alone. And if she doesn't deal with them now, she'll never have any peace. I know you're there. Come out. As usual, the haughty confidence of her stalker causes her to appear around the corner, shiny shoes first. You're pretty observant. Why is she following us? What do you want? I already told you. I want your help.
Not doing it.
Yeah, and I said no.
That's none of my concern.
The blunt reply leaves Ramona momentarily speechless. After all, conversation isn't exactly her strong suit. Just drive the evil spirit out of my house, and I'll pay you a tidy sum. Name your price. I may have only been at school for a few months, but I already know you're capable. Or do you care more about reputation? I could go all around the city singing your praises if you like. Renee smooths her skirt and clears her throat, as if preparing to step onto a stage. Oh no, she's gonna scream it. Come on, please, Ramona. Those evil spirits are causing such a ruckus that my papa is even planning to move out. I simply can't leave. I can't. I have just made friends. If I leave them now, nothing but a barren, empty future waits me. I try to read fast, damn it. I didn't even put auto. Forget it. Isn't that a bit dramatic? Maybe for everyday life, but for performance, it's rather good. I'd say. I think I've got it to be rather convincing, don't you?
No.
That's not what I meant. Regardless, Everything that you said was true, especially the part about my friends. You probably wouldn't understand, ever brave and independent as you are. Memories of her upbringing catch up to her, and she feels a little embarrassed at her own sharpness. She steadies herself. This is hardly how you ask someone for help. Anyway, I really did come to you sincerely.
No, I don't doubt that.
It's just, right now, people in the city are all wound up.
Perhaps.
It's probably just a wandering spirit that lost its way and ended up in your home. They usually leave after a few days.
I don't think we really need to destroy them all.
Her honesty earns no trust. After all, it has never been particularly persuasive virtue. I hear your parents have been pulling all kinds of strings to try to make you into a famous exorcist. I can help too. You'd make a fortune. Renee notices Ramona's eyes flicker and assumes she's reconsidering.
Get out.
This isn't going anywhere. Please, step aside, Renee. Hold on. Sorry about that. I don't get it. Who would refuse terms like that? Do you hate me so much?
No.
Nah. It's just exorcism shouldn't come tied to worldly rewards. Ramona turns to leave again. She's always been good at avoiding problems. Just like when she left home after getting that letter. Wait! Things at home are just awful right now. If you fix it, I'll even be your friend. I know somewhere under there you envy people like us. Those of us who have someone to spend their days with. A spoiled teen and a reclusive loner, both unaware of the string in their words. For adolescents, this is hardly a bad thing. Ramona turns away, letting her back give the answer.
I'll be back.
You've not gotten rid of me. I'll be back. In the distance, Ramona stops and turns around. Later, Renee will often recall this moment when the understated exorcist showed a surprising softness. Of course, Ramona herself doesn't think much at all about it. Ugh. What was that?
Fine.
I'll deal with the spirit if you stop bothering me. Shoot me. Lead the way.
Stop crying.
And quit crying, yeah? People will think I scared a classmate again. Well, you kinda did. Right. Turn this way. Alright. So, I'm guessing these colored parts are the minigame parts. Got it. Okay. I'm not doubting your judgment, but we've already been burned too many times by exorcists. It would be safer to hire one we know, or have your father's associates recommend someone. Mama, that's precisely what you said the last time. And do you recall how that turned out? Mi amor, those were just accidents. At least we've had 3 peaceful nights, haven't we? The exorcist's hand stands by the door, quietly listening to their argument. Her calm refusal to argue and lack of any kind of sales pitch finally draw the mother's attention. Alright, Renee, you've convinced me. Now, if you please introduce me to your classmate.
Ramona.
Her name is Ramona. She handled that exorcism a few days ago. The one that both solved an urgent problem for the mayor and secured reconstruction funding. Mama, weren't you planning to interview her? What? The look of excited surprise on her face is nothing new to Ramona. She knows exactly what thoughts are hiding behind it. Reputation, prestige, the very things hinted at in her parents' letter.
It's just a kid.
But you're just a kid. I'd expected someone older. Sorry about that. Yeah, you and the rest. People usually think I'm some kind of legendary old shaman or something.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, this spirit has caused quite a ruckus. I had to delay our interview. But since you're here, perhaps we could conduct it during the exorcism? I've already prepared an outline. A good journalist never wastes an opportunity.
Not doing it.
Sorry, senora, but I had to say no. I'm here to perform an exorcism, nothing else. Forget it, Mama. She's as stubborn as a desert cactus. She'll only get pricked. You only get pricked. Right. Any journalist worth their salt knows to respect boundaries. I shan't ruin the atmosphere. Can I come in now? Of course. The living room is bright and tidy. Books and framed paintings lie scattered across the floor, as if a scuffle happened and the owner never had time to clean up. In the corners of light the light can't reach, Ramona senses something restless, something not of this world.
Oh,
If I'd known your house had this many guests, I wouldn't have come. But there's nobody here. In a serious setting, dry humor always lands a moment late. Ah! Where are they?
relax.
Relax indeed. Both mother and daughter catch the note of satisfaction in the exorcist's voice at their reaction. Strangely, they don't dislike it. In fact, it makes her seem less distant. Tell me, what's been happening these past few days? I thought you'd know just by looking. It's not that simple. Different people feel spirits differently. I need to understand how they're affecting you. Let me think. At first, book pages folded themselves into paper airplanes and it flew around the house. Right, at first, Mama thought it was a surprise I'd prepared for her, until she realized they just kept flying around and around. A surprise? Yes, Renee has some Arcanist blood. Her father and I always hoped her power would awaken someday. So I suppose in blind hope, we were quick to misread strange things. When she scraped her knee as a child, we even encouraged her to heal it with her mind alone. Naive, isn't it? Like something out of a cartoon. Pfft, really? No one notices Ramona drift off for a moment. Tell me what else has been going on. The phonograph turns on by itself and plays music that was never recorded. Honestly, the songs are beautiful. If only they didn't play in the middle of the night. All pretty typical so far. There's more! Marigolds sprout out of the floor every night. It's like it's the Day of the Dead every day in our house. And glass jars keep shattering for no reason. You got nowhere to store candy, flour, or cookies anywhere. Sounds like the spirits really don't like you. We didn't invite you here to insult us. You mentioned 3 peaceful nights. Could you elaborate? These things kept happening for a month. The only quiet nights were when an exorcist stayed awake watching over us. Of course, she eventually left to go rest. Then everything went back to this again.
That's odd.
A month. That is a pretty long time. Small pranks, repeated behavior, and no serious physical or mental harm. Got it. She raises the agave incense in her hand, the ember glowing brighter and redder. To the 2 clients, the laid-back air that set her apart from the city has vanished, replaced by a sharp decisiveness rare for someone her age. Have you figured something out?
Perhaps.
Maybe. What did the last exorcist say? Most of them said the only solution was some expensive warding tools, but none of them worked. The worst was when my papa bought half a warehouse of corn kernels from a fortune teller. Those kernels didn't tell us anything at all. It hasn't gotten us any closer to the ghost's identity or purpose.
Can't say it isn't creative.
Scammers. Yeah, scammers be damned. I told you exorcists were all frauds. Oh, I'm sure Renee didn't mean to offend you, Senorita Ramona. Me? I didn't take it that way. Good. As you know, exorcists are quite popular these days, and many of your peers are sensitive to criticism. Public opinion matters. I don't think she really cares, especially for someone from an exorcist family. The journalist pauses meaningfully, her eyes locked onto Ramona. You trying to test how I feel about this stuff, senora? My, you are perceptive. Sorry, habit of the profession. I'm not a it. I'm not gonna say what you wanna hear. Sorry. The simple metaphor seems to have done its job, leaving the journalist momentarily silent. Interpreting the awkward silence as a setback, Renee starts to grow anxious.
Mama!
You're getting off topic. You're right. Let's get back to the exorcism. To get to the point, these spirits don't care one bit about public opinion.
Besides,
And if public opinion could sway spirits, we wouldn't have so many problems. Ha, you're funny.
gracias.
Thanks. Not a lot of people get that about me. Ooh, she's sassy. I like her. Time to get started. If you're scared, you can wait outside. Let's step out, Renee, for respect's sake. Her gaze fixes on a corner of the ceiling, where several spirits adrift. The disturbances around them are violent, not gentle ripples, but thrashing of someone drowning. Not an unusual state for a spirit to be in. She blows lightly on the agave incense. The smoke spreads, revealing the trails of the spirits to her eyes only. They came from outside. Then, are they attached to this house, or seeking revenge on the residents? She lights a candle with the ember and releases her arcane energy through it, testing their reaction. The spirits only grow more agitated, even trying to snuff out the flame,
Oh,
refusing to talk. Then purification it is. I'll send you away and end the suffering of being trapped here. Oh, is it time for the mini game? Use the directional pad or swipe the screen to remove Ramona. Let's start by approaching the ghost here. When Ramona moves and makes contact with the ghost, it will be purified. You can use tools to help with the purification. Place candles will trap any ghost that enters their range. So, if Ramona is in the ghost's direct line of sight, it will get scared and flee. Use this corner to corner the ghost or trap it with the candle. Alright, we'll trap it here. Why does it remind me of Pac-Man out of a sudden? Like, Pac-Man? Really? Pac-Man? Okay. I gotta stop making references of games that don't exist yet. Órale, Casper. Órale, little Casper. She opens the door, the bright sunlight dizzying her for a moment. The clients stand outside, anxious looks on their faces. You can get a good night's rest tonight. Just tonight? Or is it that another one of your jokes? Spirits are complicated. I can't promise anything long term. That's enough, Renee. The girl looks exhausted. Let's not trouble her anymore. Ramona, would you like to join us for some dessert?
no.
Well,
You need some rest.
don't push yourself, dear. Exorcism must be tiring. She needs rest. I didn't say no. And the clients weren't just being polite, either. The door shuts again, this time with Ramona as a true guest. Gosh, doesn't the air feel fresher? Not really. Probably just the lingering incense.
Want some nut brittle?
Oh,
Gracias.
sure. Gracias. I love peanut brittle. did you just move here? As expected of the mayor's chosen exorcist, you're the first to ask that question. Did the spirits tell you?
No.
No. Renee says she just started school 2 months ago, and I saw the housewarming cards on your table. I can't actually hear ghosts speak, but the papers say you can communicate with them. There's all kinds of talk people are hoping to hear from their departed through you. That's cause most exorcists claim they can do that, so people go assuming I'm the same.
Besides,
While we're at it, let me clarify that spirits aren't good or evil either. They've just lost their way in the mortal world. Once their energy runs out, they fade away on their own. I see. Then allow me to give a proper response. We bought this house 2 months ago. For years, Renee's father's business struggled, and we moved constantly.
Mama!
You didn't have to bring that up. My dear, we must be honest about our past. We can't simply avoid it because we have a better life now. That's not what I meant. Well, you don't want to be embarrassed by Ramona? In front of Ramona? Senorita Ramona, I could tell you the moment you arrived that Renee practically dragged you here, didn't she? Pretty much. Please forgive her. She just doesn't want to move again. Yeah, understandable. Every move means more friends and another difficult beginning. More lost friends and another difficult beginning. I imagine you understand that. Ramona says nothing. To Renee, these words sound like a provocation. After all, it wasn't long ago that she had to say she said the very same thing to try and hurt Ramona. Mama, why would you say that? Did I say something wrong? No. Sensing the awkwardness, the journalist deftly changes the subject. By the way, about that card, it came from a partner of mine. The publishing house is running a call for essays about Mexico for the past decade. As a Mexican myself, I have some thoughts I'd like to put to paper. I care deeply about this land, and I want my words to enter public disclosure, but my own observations aren't enough. I need to learn more. From people like you, for example. Your silence could be a powerful entry point for an argument.
No.
No,
I'm not really a fan of small talk.
Yes, she is not really. She's just really... Mama, stop talking about work! For the first time, Ramona begins to understand the source of Renee's often irritated nature. And at the same time, Renee begins to understand why Ramona keeps it to herself.
I'm sorry.
Alright. No need to get upset, Renee. I've got some ideas I need to jot down. I'll be in my room. I mean, you gotta understand, journalists can't really pause for a single moment. They need new material to work with just to keep themselves stable, right? You should know, I didn't invite you just to let Mama interrogate you. You're just so famous these days, and she happens to be in a slump.
I get it.
I know. You wouldn't think that far ahead. You can be pretty cutting when you want to be, you know? The orbital scent in the air fades, and the mood cools with it. I heard you live alone while your parents travel the world. Not everyone has that kind of freedom. Freedom? I mean, she lives in a graveyard. Actually, my parents are like yours, always trying to get people in on their profound truths. They write to you a lot, don't they?
Oh?
How'd you know that? Alright, you were following me. I was not! Yeah, you were. You completely ignored me at school, so I had no choice but to come to your house. Did I really? I think she wanted to be your friend. Come on. What do they write about? I'm not prying, just trying to move on to a new topic. They tell me to behave better at school and to cozy up with important people. That's about it. Well, you know my mama now, and she's a famous journalist. I ought to satisfy them. Yeah, as long as I don't have to be the one to tell them. So they make you pursue things you're not interested in too? Make me, I guess. But they've eased up lately. How did you manage that?
It only took a few attempts at running away from home.
Eventually they gave up. That's actually a good idea. That's a good idea. Don't do that at home, guys. Don't do it for real.
Renee,
I should go. No need to pretend we're best friends, yeah? Renee stands and glances toward her mother's study. Her sleep-deprived mind is swirling with historical events, sparing no attention for the small friendship forming in the living room. We're selling per job, right? Hmm? Renee hands the envelope of payment to her. They're like two children playing adults. The absurdity makes Renee laugh. I'll see you out. It's stuffy in here anyway. I want some air. Alright.
But
She studies the girl for a moment, choosing her words carefully.
Renee,
Renee.
you seem different from how you were back in school.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Huh. What is Renee to Ramona? I guess best friend, for the starters. I'm not gonna pry any further. They don't remember who first brought up the future.
If you don't want to be a famous exorcist,
After graduation, my papa can find you a job. But first, you have to tell me, what do you actually want to do? If I could choose, I'd do something where I could be alone.
For example,
Maybe a gravekeeper. And that's where she got the idea of living in the graveyard. Renee stares at her stunned. You really are something. A gravekeeper? To suppress evil spirits? I mean, ghosts? I thought your indifference to everything but ghosts was just an act. I never thought you actually enjoyed this kind of sort of work. It's just quiet. What do you mean? Ghosts don't expect things from you the way people do.
it's an honest life. One that's usually free of trouble.
doesn't sound all that nice.
My mama told me about a philosopher who moved to a lakeside to escape the city, but he doesn't stay for long. Yeah, most people prefer the hustle and bustle. She suddenly stops walking.
But
When life becomes still, there's something pure there. It's like I'm weightless. Really? I only feel that way when I'm dancing, though. Though dancing is rather exhausting too. But I know what I want. I want to be a famous dancer and tour the country. I might even send you tickets. She doesn't take it seriously. She doesn't think Renee will even remember her by then. Those with exciting, busy lives don't want to hear the same ghost stories over and over again. I got a headache. Sorry. Dope medicines for my... I just got a big headache. When would a normal person actually hope they had work to do? Only when something even more troublesome than work has shown up. She holds her breath and quickens her pace, hoping to shake off her stalker. A task harder than any exorcism. Ramona! Oh god. She pretends not to have heard. Ramona, stop avoiding me, would you? She's stuck to you like glue. The familiar figure steps into view. Ramona stops.
Renee,
Am I stuck in a time loop or something? This is the 4th time you've hunted me down in the last 2 weeks, Renee.
or
You sure your family isn't hallucinating?
It's not an illusion.
Or a hallucination or anything. The evil spirits are back. What do they want? Are they just hell-bent on tearing the flowers apart and breaking jars? Ramona, can't you try talking to them? If they have demands, we'll do whatever we can to meet them. I told you before, didn't I? I can't talk to ghosts. I can only sense them.
forget it.
Alright.
Something's off.
You haven't gone and bought any more warding tools, have you? Those often have the opposite effect. Nope, not a one. Cause if what you're saying is true, it sounds like you're constantly bringing them forth. What? Renee looks vacant. Clearly she needs more sleep. Mama says if this keeps up, we'll have to move again. I don't want to lose the friends I just made. Ramona, I know you. Suddenly, two figures appear at the end of the alley. Who are they? Not all eyes, not enemies, but familiar shadows from the living world.
Am I seeing things? Or is that Ramona?
Oh, here we go with this idiots. She's not alone. Senorita, you're not from this neighborhood, are you? Did Ramona take control of your soul and bring you here?
She doesn't look so good.
Exactly! A classic sign of possession! Their back and forth chatter, mixed with the sounds of the waking city, coalesces around Renee like a commotion created by those evil spirits. But she doesn't hate the noise. Unlike Ramona, she knows enduring it is part of the life she wants to live, and she's willing to act on it. So childish. She leaves Ramona's side and faces the two young men alone.
What?
What was that? She said we're childish. I heard her for the first time. Oh, sorry. You've never actually encountered an evil spirit, have you? What are you talking about? We've dealt with ghosts since we were kids. A few freaking going-ons aren't enough to spook us all away to an exorcist's door. Really? Because the last time you ran out of that abandoned building, you looked more scared than a pair of mice running from a kitty cat. You? What did you say? Say something! You're the one who told me to be quiet. People who have really faced spirits wouldn't waste their time mocking others. What? That's why you wouldn't understand how important exorcists are to those of us still in the land of the living. And here I thought you'd say something original, but it's just the same old line from the newspapers. Ramona, you don't actually think she's defending you, do you? She's like the rest, just saying what you want to hear so she could use you for whatever she needs. All those evil spirit stories you made up for money, they're lies. I never did that. Your colleagues did. Then go wail on them. Exactly, coward.
Renee,
Let's go, Renee. Huh? Where? Your place. Let's see. The room feels heavy as the clients wait in silence for her answer. Ramona, do you know the cause? I checked. The spirits are in the same state as before, like the same ones came back. But the purification last time should have worked. Did I miss something?
Perhaps we can try to interpret the symbolical meaning behind their behavior.
oh,
Symbolical. When I write, I use symbolism to assign meaning to historical choices in a way that makes them feel most inevitable. The paper airplanes like they throw could symbolize social change. Songs, the living, flowers. I'm not sure, but perhaps returning souls. The only thing still troubling me is the shattering candy jars. Could they represent gunshots rupturing through the past? Ramona shakes her head.
some things are easier for spirits.
No, senora. Yeah. It'll only mix you up to keep interpreting things like that. Perhaps Papa was cursed by a business rival. Some kind of black magic? A tear rolls down down Renee's cheek. Don't worry, dear. Senorita Ramona will handle it.
I'm sorry.
Apologies. She's been unusually sensitive lately. Sensitive?
I think
Likely just adolescence. At her age, emotions are unpredictable. She's been ever so restless. Emotions all over the place. Adolescence. Emotions. The words strike her with a sudden insight, untangling the knot in her thoughts. She's lived alone for so long that she forgot to consider emotions when dealing with spirits. Senorita, take Renee to the bedroom. I'll handle this. I'm not even sure if this is still a meeting. Okay, so smoke significantly restricts the ghost's vision and movement while within range. Light incense to create smoke in that area. Okay. Let's see. let's see. Oh, there you go. Gotcha! Haha! Okay. I even had... Well, I had to use the damn thing here and there, but hey, whatever. Yeah. The purification proceeds smoothly. The lost spirits depart once more. The corners clear and the smoke trails settle. She shakes the incense stick. The ember dims, leaving only fragrance. It's done. It took you longer than last time. Yeah, was trying to understand why they keep coming back, but I came up with nothing. Senorita Ramona, I'm confused. What? The papers say you can intimidate and control spirits through arcane skills. Some even claim you can train them if you so desire. But watching you, I see that you approach things with caution, not with the kind of power they describe. Are the papers exaggerating, or are you hiding your strength? Ramona wants to avoid the question until she catches Renee's searching gaze. But she has never told anyone this secret. Because of it, she has endured troubles both internal and external. But she can't keep running forever. Perhaps this is the moment to begin. Actually, those are lies told by my parents. I can't control spirits. All I've got is a little talent for sensing and purifying them. What? She feels the mother's and daughter's shock, and the twinkle of excitement in the journalist's eyes, an excitement that burns.
See.
That's the truth of it. My parents are con artists. The Exorcist family, the special bloodline, my fame, it's all marketing. They played you all for fools. Some people even defend them. Yet you refuse to cooperate with their lie. After that exorcism, many called you a fraud. There was no trace of purification in the building. It just looked like any other abandoned place. The crowd quickly lost interest. If there's no flash, no pizzazz, then things disappear from the public eye in an instant. I heard one investor even withdrew funding. I know, but the truth is, there were no spirits in that building, and I'm not a liar. You mean you intentionally left no evidence so that people would expose you? As usual, she stays silent. She never meant it as an act of noble resistance. She just followed her conscience. I always thought there was something profound behind your silence. I suppose it turns out the reason was simple. Like I said, things really aren't that complicated in this city.
The truth can be found in things other than words.
Interesting perspective. I should write that down.
No!
Mama, she never lied to us, and this is a private conversation. Alright.
I'm sorry.
Forgive my eagerness. Let's go back to talking about the spirits. That's what I was thinking too.
On the other hand...
Hey, at least you're more open-minded than I thought. Just please don't go publishing our chat in the paper. So, in the eyes of a teenager, I'm not completely beyond hope at all, after all. Ramona relaxes. Like I said before, spirits
For
aren't...
example...
Yeah, they aren't inherently good or evil. They're drawn back to the living world by certain things. For example, family. What do you mean? Are you saying those spirits are our ancestors? But they're not buried anywhere near here.
Perhaps ghosts don't follow the rules of the physical world?
They do and they do not.
It's not about the ghosts.
It's not about the ghosts.
It's about you.
Really? Her? Two pairs of eyes turn to Renee, and she suddenly feels an inexplicable fear. The fear of being seized, of being erased. A fear that is not her own, and she has to hide it.
Renee.
If I've got it right, some kind of arcane power has awakened in you. What? Your arcane energy draws spirits to you. Far as I can tell, one of your ancestors belonged to an ancient house of song. Or was it Aztec priest, maybe? That's why you love to dance and the... How do you say that name? Jarabe? Jarabe Tapatio? In older times, dance was a way to communicate with spirits and gods. Ramona, you're not pulling my leg, are you? If I'm right, there's a spirit residing within you at this very moment. Not a common thing. Ghost stories call it possession. That's why your personalities change. Oh, yeah. I was trying.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah, stop. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm not trying to scare you. This is the first time I've seen it too. It was drawn to you and merged with your body. Revitalized, in a way, lend and completely mask its presence. That's what's been calling the other spirits here again and again. Renee, those repeated destructive acts, they remind you of anything? No?
Perhaps.
Or maybe I should call you ghosts, yeah? She raises the incense stick and, for the first time, chants toward a living person.
Ilusiones apartados. La verdad se revela.
Yeah, reveal. No!
Renee!
She awakens. The arcanum in the host's bloodline is too weak for her to even see clearly. She makes out only scattered lights and two shadows, instinctively knowing they're two living people. Someone speaks near her, but she cannot hear the words.
Renee!
Renee! Thank goodness! You're awake! Senorita Ramona, why isn't she saying anything?
It's confused.
It needs guidance before it can leave. A calming fragrance reaches her, soothing the stabbing pain of her memories. A hand rests on her forehead, dry, warm, and the burning sensation fades.
Este lugar, este instante, revelado ante mí, mostrado para mí.
Do we see it? She hears the incantation like a ringing bell. The scent of flowers drifts in the breeze, and she feels the warmth of a spring afternoon. In her memory, she was sick, feverish. A doctor's white cat coat swayed before her eyes. A familiar figure entered the bedroom carrying flowers. Who is that? She's shaking. Is the evil spirit hunting her? Is it attacking her soul?
No.
The spirit's lingering consciousness is affecting her body.
Perhaps.
Renee's reaction is so strong because that fragment of awareness carries powerful emotion. She feels surrounded by fragrant smoke, like a warm embrace. Maybe because when she's sick and bedridden, she can only be aware. She remembers the one who brought flowers was her father. He was always busy then, rarely able to stay by her side. The bouquet is set beside the bed. The crumpled wrapping making a sound like rain. The long suppressed longing tries to burst into words, but the sounds jam in her throat. Her body trembles. No.
Renee!
What's happening? Renee! Renee! I don't know what it wants to say. She cannot see or hear it clearly. She has no way to answer the feeling. And she, trapped in silence, cannot speak. Oh, man. Okay. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Alright. I need to get a drink fast before my lungs dry. Alright. The smoke around Renee slowly stabilizes, at least proving the possessing spirit means no harm. Having finished her desperate phone call, the journalist pushes the door open. Any progress, Senorita Ramona? Nope. Until I know its identity, I can only calm it. I just spoke to an exorcist I know. She said you can erase it with a purification circle. Yeah, and if it was a regular spirit.
On the other hand...
But these ones' emotions are intense. They're already affecting Renee's mind. Forcibly separating it from her might give her a psychological trauma. Is there no other way? There is. Then why aren't you doing it?
I'm sorry.
We need to identify it first.
Then I'll guide it to the land of the dead through the ritual. The land of the dead? You've seen it? Nah, not seen it. But during exorcisms, I can faintly sense it. Spirits that remember who they are feel relieved when they depart.
On the other hand,
Those that forget struggle. Their pain causes way more trouble. Damage too. I see. I understand your concern now. So what can we do? If you don't mind, I wanted Renee to summon the ghosts again. I may not be able to hear them, but they can sure communicate with each other. From the way they gather, I can figure out their relationship. Alright, I suppose I don't have much choice but to trust you.
I need your help too, Senora.
Of course, this is about my daughter. Do you know who owned this house before you? I can find out. I'll contact the ancient who sold it to us. Ramona looks at Renee, her client, and now the very thing she must purify. Having confirmed that the possessing spirit cannot speak through this body, she knows that the limits of her ability aren't the reason for this silence.
On the other hand,
Still, I want to know what you are trying to say. She crushes the incense ash and sketches a circle on the floor. Not for purification, but for summoning. For someone who can hear spirit, who can't hear spirits, it's risky.
verdad revelada, disfraces disipados.
Outside, insects continue to chirp. A deep nostalgia swells inside her, as if this ordinary day belongs to a distant past. The residence is stronger. She cannot leave the house, not with this illness bringing her dizziness and nausea. Yeah. She feels lost. She wants to call her father, like always. But isn't the father dead? A patient with only enough strength to ring a bell. A song suddenly echoes through the living room, mournful and familiar. They're back. A gust of wind scatters the ash, sending Ramona stumbling back. The banished ghosts have returned. Wait. Okay. Petals and papers, airplanes swirl, and glass trembles like ice under too much weight. Ramona senses the spirit floating in the ceiling corner, quietly watching. It's someone weaker than before.
It's not aggressive.
Yeah, at least it's not aggressive. The mother rushes in with new information, this time unconcerned with the state of the room. I found out the former owner was a businessman by the name of Juan Lopez. He got in financial trouble and sold the house 7 years ago. My colleague from the press found an article about him. He later moved to the Morelos district.
He committed suicide 5 years ago.
An idea flashes across her mind. There are many coincidences in this world, and it takes an exorcist to read inevitability within conscious coincidence. Is he the one possessing Renee?
No.
Nah, it's not him. It's his daughter. The hymn carries the blessings of ancestors, wishing her a speedy recovery. It's the man's daughter. Her spirit rides a paper airplane, leaving Mexico City, across northern plains, southern mountains, and over the ocean to the far side of the world. The game of smashing candy jars that ran through her childhood, the flowers laid out to look like the sun every day of the dead. She liked those things. She once forgot those joys, and forgetting made her weaker, so her father spared no expense bringing her music, flowers, and games. Wow, what a terrible father. Leaving her daughter. Senora, did Senor Lopez have a family? I don't know. The coverage in the news was just a single line. But we need more if I'm going to crack this. Don't these pranks feel like something parents would do to try to cheer up a kid? like the letters and photos Ramona's parents keep sending her. What? If the two converging concentrations of Numa I feel aren't fighting each other, then there's only one possibility. The one attached to Renee is Senor Lopez's child. She missed her father so much she called him back to the land of the living. Incredible. Senorita Ramona. Why are you crying?
It's just a disturbance in the Numa.
Yeah. The school, Senora, with your connections, it shouldn't be hard to find a student list from 7 years ago, right? There weren't a lot of girls' school in Mexico City then. I can do that. I'll wait for your news. Find out as soon as possible, yeah? Renee can't stay like this for long. The mother rushes out of the room. The circle on the floor is already distorted, and the forcibly summoned spirit has nearly exhausted its energy. Thank you for not hurting Renee. The girl sees her father turn transparent again, leaving to repay debts, compete with foreign merchants, and keep a failing business alive. She is too young. She holds nothing but longing. She doesn't want to stay here anymore. She doesn't want to endure this loneliness. Just hang in there. She blows out the incense stick, sparks flashing as she pushes herself to keep the Numa stable. Found it!
Her name is Bonita.
She left the school due to an illness.
Bonita.
Bonita Lopez. That's a nice name. She presses her hand to Renee's forehead again.
Las mentiras se desvanecen. La verdad se desvela.
Ooh. It's a beautiful look for her. And she hears another incantation, shorter than before, but it seems to make her sight clearer. This place is new, not her old room. I don't think I can. A strange fragrance fills the air, and a gentle, unfamiliar girl's face comes into view. A look of pity on her face. Paper airplanes glide, flowers whirl, and the glass shatters. Pardon me. They lead her memory across a bridge, welcoming her a rightful heir. And in the low rushing wind, she remembers her death. This is automatic, isn't it? I can't even do much.
Bonita.
It's time to go, Bonita. I like the screenshot here. Two spirits here. Oh. Hold on a second. My game kind of lagged a bit. Let's see if I can trap them. Right here. Alright. No, you don't. I got you where I want you. Yay! Alright. Alright, I'm gonna take a break to get a drink, and I'll be back with the break. Yeah. Let's see, did it work? Another warm invitation, but this time the exorcist hasn't come for work. We truly owe you for what you did, Senorita Ramona. You really put into perspective how precious even an ordinary life is. Yeah, every life is precious, you know? Like, if you can't understand forget it, I'm not gonna go to the lesson. You already paid my fee. You didn't need to invite me over. You haven't changed a bit. Renee is fully recovered, and she wanted to thank you in person.
Mama!
Don't exaggerate. Oh, she's blushing. Her classmate has returned to her overconfident self again.
Renee.
Still hearing ghosts in your head, Renee? What? Is that another one of your jokes or something?
Don't even think about scaring me.
Well, don't even think about scaring me. An arcanist doctor my papa knows examined me. I won't be attracting any more ghosts. There isn't even a hint of uncertainty in her voice. Yes, but Renee is much better suited for dancing.
Ramona,
Ramona, I heard you turned down Senor Javier's request. He was offering a lot of money. Yeah, don't want the attention. Besides, I'm not the only exorcist who could purify the spirits in this place. That's all very well, but if you keep hiding like this, one day everyone in Mexico City will forget you. Sounds perfect. You... No, Renee. We didn't invite Senorita Ramona to rile her up. Give her the gift you prepared.
Gift?
It's not a gift. It's the payment I promised you. The rest of it, I mean. Sorry. I was having a coughing fit. Oh, so that's how she got her graveyard house. A property transfer contract rests in the folder, with a key beside it. So that's how she got her house. You've already paid me what you owed. The work I did isn't worth any of the extra.
they're being stubborn.
Yeah, she is. Mama said you collapsed from exhaustion after helping me, so please take it. It's yours already. We argued for ages about what you like. Finally, we settled on a remote cemetery. The seller looked like he'd seen a ghost when he told him we wanted it. Too bad the ghost isn't in me is gone now. Nice one, Renee. Anyway, there'll be no one to bother you there. You can avoid your lying parents and live quietly and honestly, just as you wish. It's already decided, so just take it, alright? Otherwise, I'll come to your house myself and...
Gracias.
Alright, I'll accept it. Thank you, Renee.
Stop that. We're not friends. You got that?
But you are. You're going to be. She takes the folder and with it steps into her future. And into the world that is the Turquoise Serpent Club. After this thing is over. Before you leave, there's something I need to tell you.
What?
I'm not going to finish writing this book.
Why? It's embarrassing to admit, but when I was writing it, I focused entirely on imaginary imagery and metaphors. It's as though I lost my passion for pursuing the truth.
I feel ashamed.
Really, at my insincerity. There's still much about Mexico City I don't understand. Just like how you can't hear spirits. And you were right. Once I stopped listening to the noise outside, I finally saw what was hidden underneath. I understand. Just don't do it with regrets, yeah? Like Renee doesn't regret losing her arcane skill. You're right. I have a lot to learn from you, and Renee about being at peace with myself. Adios. Adios, senora. You know, there's a lot to work here. She finally has her home. On yet another day of the dead, Ramona arrives at her future home with candles and flowers in hand. She is making preparations to move in soon, and yet she sleeps outside in a coffin. The names and epitaphs up on the tombstones are worn by time, but still readable. The spirits drifting here have long been forgotten. Unable to pass on, but it's not too late. Some still remain, not yet lost to pain and despair. She arranges the candles and flowers, setting up a small altar.
I'll remember you. Bonita.
And Senor Lopez and Bonita. You'll return to this world again with new lives. With her preparations complete, she begins guiding the souls onward.
Abraza la luz. Hacia las tierras más allá de la muerte.
The flames flare in an instant, and petals lift into the wind, rising toward the night sky. Her rebellious face came eerily, forcing her to face the questions of who she was and what kind of life she wanted. During the long period of solitude, she either retreated to a lonely lakeside like a philosopher or... Can you let me stop? She simply drifted like a ghost. Can you simply stop that? But in the end, she made her choice. God damn it, stop that, please. I haven't even clicked anything. You either live among the living or live among the dead. Oh, look, there's ghosts here. Oh, look, there's ghosts. From now on, this is my good life. Yeah, indeed, look at that. Look at that. I see ghosts. Oh, great. And now I hate when games like this just automatically pushes your dialogue forward, you know. An officer in a black uniform arrives to inspect the Vigils Bureau's new contractor. Unfortunately for her, there isn't even a spare chair for her to sit in yet. This is where she got hired by the Vigils. I ought to bring you a housewarming gift, Miss Ramona. Say a chair and a table?
Gracias.
Thanks, but no thanks. I only just left the clutter of my psychic family. I'm good without any more stuff. Think of it as running away from home. But it definitely. She calmly continues organizing a few belongings. The officer, quickly giving up on inviting her to the office, leans on the doorway instead. Alright, let's get to the point. Miss Ramona, you've handled a great deal of arcane disturbances with impressive results. In fact, I hear that even the most influential figures in Mexico City come to you in hopes of uncovering the secrets of the night. With skills like that, there was no need to list your defect in your life.
Boss.
I was just being honest, boss. She pauses and looks seriously at her superior. Ugh. Do the vigils have a problem with the fact that I can't hear spirits talk?
Are you trying to fire me?
Yeah. Oh, nothing like that. This is just a follow-up visit. I'm new to the branch, so I need to understand my future partners. Ramona studies her superior for a moment. Satisfied, she resolves to trust her. Actually, I don't think of it as a defect. Different exorcists have different methods. For me, not hearing spirits is an advantage. Just like the living, the dead lie too. I've heard of many exorcists being misled by what spirits say.
On the other hand...
But the living or dead, the traces they leave behind always lean toward the truth. And with that, I can uncover those fabricated secrets and truths buried in by time. Impressive. It's no wonder the city's elites want to meet you. Your skills are exactly what the vigils need. She closes her folder, signaling the end of the inspection. That's it. You've made yourself perfectly clear. No need for me to pretend to take notes. Wait, boss. I have a request. I'm listening.
I'd like to keep some secrets of my own, if you don't mind.
So if you send people to find me, they gotta go through some steps first. Exorcist stuff. What steps? Is this where they did the stupid thing? Is this where they taught Loggerhead that stupid dance? Or that spin thing? 2 steps. First, spin around 10 times with your arm out like an elephant's trunk. Then whistle the tune of La Llorona. I'll come out. Is there some deeper meaning behind to that? I mean, in exorcist terms?
No.
No, I just made it up. She just wants to make them go away. Annoy them enough to go away. So you don't want to be disturbed? Understood. So she gave her the idea. As they talk, Ramona gathers a stack of letters and tosses them straight into the fire. Letters from a friend? Had a falling out? Friend. They're from my parents. Your parents? I see. Then I'll treat this as another one of your secrets.
Gracias.
Appreciate it, boss.
If that's not too much trouble for you.
I'll just use the bureau's address from now on. The mailman can deliver them there. I won't read them anyway. Sure, once you officially join, you'll have a desk and a mailbox. My nose is keeping me stuffy every time. That's the real reason you came here today, isn't it? You got me. Wouldn't want to miss out on a talent.
I don't like the idea of being a vigil.
A contractor's life is just right for me. Low commitment. Besides, never been good at dealing with beings that talk. Fair enough. The Bureau can develop a partnership model as well.
Thanks for your understanding.
Thanks for understanding, boss. I gotta go. There's a job waiting. Adios, Ramona.
Adios, boss.
So, yeah, I knew this was coming. That stupid dance stuff that got me laughing here and there. I don't know why. Okay, so there is a couple more things to do before I go to the survey, and that is this thing. Gloomy Air 1, 2, 3. The minigame that we've been seeing here. So, what can I do here and there? Let's see. Did I get it? Okay. Okay. That was easy. But I might jinx myself and say it will be harder. Because look at this thing. Damn it. Gotcha! Alright, let's see. Oh, damn it. I didn't even need to use a trap! I just juked it. I just juked that some ghost. Ah, damn it, Casper. Alright, let's see. Incense smoke. Let's see. What do I need to do here? Let's try here for now. Gotcha! Haha! Alright, I'm gonna trick it this time. Damn it! Come on! Oh crap. I ran out of moves. Damn it! Damn it! Alright. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'm gonna have to figure this frickin' thing out here. I mean, I can juke these idiots. But I gotta figure out how to get them, like, over in one corner, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. Alright, after thinking about it, I'm gonna try this one. Maybe I could drive them into that damn corner. Just to, like, trap them in the one spacey corner here. Maybe. Yes, yes, yes! Got them asses! Oh, man. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's awesome. Alright. Ramona survey, let's go. Alright. Now, funny enough, I did got her. Funny enough, I did get her before I did this video. Because I didn't think I'd get her in 3 tries. So, what does Ramona do exactly? So, she's more debuff. Gotcha.
A bold attempt.
Then I'm guessing that her outfit right now is the...
Heed my prayer.
Third, like...
This way, please.
Third form, yeah? Alright,
I'll handle
let's
the
go with debuffs
purification.
first.
Blue will foresee your rending.
Yeah, That's all debuff.
I tripled the ingredients this time. Stop it.
They're literally the squad of debuffs, and I got them all. I have them all.
This is a mess.
Funny enough, I do have them all. Alright, let's see. Let's try
It's
both.
time to go.
Alright. How about...
Oh, I call upon my child.
Alright.
Knock, knock.
I kind of missed this whole version here. Alright, what's yours?
Abraza la luz. Hacia las tierras
Oh,
más
she's
allá
mopping
de
them
la
up.
muerte.
Cleaning up spirits, like... Yo, she just cleaned them up like this.
Your punishment will come.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Alright, let's see. We recast
Astray
these.
no more.
Light the bonfire.
You,
I remember.
Why is this glowing though? Oh well.
What's this?
I'll figure
Gracias.
it out. I like that. Her skills like steal some of weapons things. I love it.
From the same light.
Ah, it seems to be mixed up. This should be fine, right?
How vicious.
Ooh. Alright. Okay.
Astray no more.
Let's see. I want to try to get all skill 3 here.
Las
I'm
mentiras
trying.
se desvanecen. La verdad se desvela.
It's not Horror Story 9.
How vicious.
Sauce. Okay. That makes sense to me.
It's time to go.
Your room is ready, dear.
Astray no more.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this to increase a little bit of this. Boop.
It's time to
Your
go.
room is ready, dear.
Astray no more.
And that's it.
Abraza la luz. Hacia las tierras más allá de la muerte.
She's these funniest. Use
Knock,
them up.
knock. Room service.
You know, I kind of like to use
Verdad
that.
revelada. Disfraces disipados. Este lugar, este instante, revelado ante mí, mostrado para mí.
Bodyguards! Where were the bodyguards?
Okay. Alright, let's see.
Astray, it's time.
Light the bonfire. I remember.
Las mentiras se desvanecen. La verdad se desvela.
I think the
Abraza
way
la luz.
other skills are
Hacia
glowing
las tierras más
is
allá de la
tied with
muerte.
her. Maybe? I don't think I read
The
that line
same
much.
shadow. From the same light.
Yeah, and I'm just letting the debuff going through here and there, you know. Like poison, all bunch of poisons. You know. Alright, right. This one here. Move this over here.
Astray no more.
Your room is
It's time to go.
Oh, that was gonna be nice.
Gracias.
Let the poison do the work.
room service.
Miss Sotheby being the healer.
Abraza
Only
la luz.
healer that can be
Hacia
debuffed.
las tierras más allá de la muerte.
Okay.
What's that up on your shoulder?
Light the bonfire.
Oh, I give me something
Oh, I
heavy.
got down the precast,
At
but
your
well.
service.
The same shadow. From the same
Las mentiras se desvanecen. La verdad se desvela.
Come on, big guy, give out already, damn it. Oh, come on, big guy, give out already. Alright. That's it.
Astray no more.
Eat my friend.
Give me something heavy. Verdad revelada, disfraces disipados.
Be gone.
Gracias.
Ow. You're almost dead.
Just splendid.
Yes, thank God.
Their souls will reach the bright side, flying over blooming fields of marigolds.
And that, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Whirling Blooms. That was quite an interesting story here backside, where we learned that what brought her reputation, why she is what she is, and what she went through. And at least she made a friend along the way, hopefully. I was hoping they'd contact each other after the events of the Turquoise Super Club event, but sadly, that's not the case as well. And it's where she got almost recruited by the vigils, or the vigils. Also, since I think the event is almost over, and I think we're getting some clues about the current, the next event, or it may be just an event and not an extra chapter. So, I do like her Inside 3 or Inside 2 outfit right here. I hope there's more outfits coming out for her, because I do like her personality. But then again, who would want an exorcist that just uses a mop to wipe away the evil spirits? And a whole team of debuffers might be handy, but that just means I have to work a lot just to get them a proper debuff team. It's a funny thing that I do have all of those characters in my roster, in which they will gonna got to go into my roster. Tuesday being my strongest for now. Yeah. And I will have to stop here. So thank you all for watching this video, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, remember to leave a like or dislike if you enjoyed the video. Any comments will be helpful if you have anything to say about this story here. Like, what are your thoughts on what transpired in the game, in this story? And do you think her reasons are valid? I would think her reasons are valid for being who she is. And I'm not sure what to expect in after 2 days, maybe. And I'm still trying to rest after making some final edits on my final, well, not really final Wuthering Waves video, but more like the, I guess you can call it a finale video of the arena scene and chapter here and there. And unfortunately, due to my sickness, I was barely able to do any of the videos at all. Like, my sole focus was on Wuthering Waves, getting through the arena scene story as fast as I can, just to make it through the event, the episodic quest of that. But that's hardly the problem. I'm not sure what else I could do here other than the Utu thing, where you can get an extra outfit here. I think there is an event minigame you have to do just to get I forgot his name. Bottom. I think his name was Bottom. I don't know. I know his name is Bottom. Something Bottom. Like, he's got a head of a donkey and a body of a man. So I'm not sure. Jack Bottom? I don't know. Or John Bottom. I don't know. I really want to try to get those free outfits, but it's going to take a lot longer than usual just to get through this. I trailed off again, so let's see. And if you wish to support my channel, please be sure to not only like the video, but click the subscribe button if you get a chance to check out my YouTube videos and support my channel if you have not been, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed to my channel yet. It'd be greatly appreciated, and I love you all for it, and I would be very, very helpful. to support that. Like and share it. And like I said, I barely use my Blue Sky. I barely use any social media at all. But if I do, it'll be my plans if I do end up streaming. And it's gonna have to be Central Time because I am in Texas time. That's all you need to know. So, the way you can catch me in streaming is in the mornings. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the new videos. Peace out. Have an awesome week. Stay cool, and don't get overheated like I did. And remember to drink plenty of liquids, water mostly, anything with electrolytes. And stay cool. And enjoy the summer, as always. Bye!